Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Now. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to grow your online business for the rest of the 2025 year. We're heading into fall and winter, and I have some tips and tricks that you guys can utilize to build and grow your businesses and make sure that you're bringing in those sales to lock in for the remainder of the year. We want to set you up for a bigger and better 2026. So here are some practical and very useful ways that you guys can continue to grow your sales online and even bring in even more sales in the last quarter of 2025. So if you're interested in today's topic, let's go ahead and get this video a thumbs up and let's jump right into it. So the very first tip that I have for you guys is seasonal and promotional bundles for the rest of the year. Fall and winter are typically like shopping seasons. Everyone's going shopping for things like back to school shopping. We have Black Friday, we have Cyber Monday, we have Christmas coming up. We have all these different holidays booked into 3 different months. This is like the best time to push all your deals, to give like exclusive items, to start marking things down that have not been selling prior in the year. Start reducing those prices and giving some bundle deals. I think like limited edition and very like seasonal items. So if you're selling skincare products, one of the things that I always recommend doing is to make a skincare item or bundle that is centered around like some sort of theme. So if you want to do Christmas, for example, you can have a Christmas themed holiday bundle where you're selling a skincare kit, and maybe it has like a body butter, it has like a body oil, it has a cream and a shower gel or something like that. But the scent is very Christmassy vibes, like Christmas cookies or something like that. That was something that I did when I was selling my skincare products, and it really, really went over well. I think that because fall and winter are like giftable seasons and everyone's going shopping, make sure that you're bundling your items. So try to pair like items with each other, or try to make seasonal related gifts, stuff that's easy for gift giving, That is probably like one of the best selling points for the fall and winter seasons. If you have not already started thinking of some good coupons and good deals, now will be the time to do so. With any products that you think would sell well in the fall and winter, try to revitalize them in a way that is aimed towards like a certain holiday or event like Cyber Monday or back to school shopping. Now, I did forget to mention that if you're selling like digital products and this is not a physical item store that you have, if you have digital products, you guys, you can definitely make giftable items as well. You could do like a Christmas bundle of gift cards for people, making personalized gift cards, or I guess adding something in a PDF file that would be giftable to somebody. So if you have maybe Christmas gift ideas, you could create a PDF file, make an ebook out of it, or your best holiday shopping go-to guide, or every place that you should go to shop for Christmas gifts for your friends and family, something like that. But digital downloads and different things like that are also very giftable during that season. So it does not have to only be for physical product being sold. You can also do, like I said, digital marketing and selling ebooks, calendars. Y'all, calendars tend to do very, very well during this end of the year because, I mean, what comes after Christmas? It's the new year immediately. So if you have a digital download store, I would highly recommend trying to make a calendar for the 2026 year, or planners, anything like that can get people organized for the upcoming year. This is the season to be figuring out what you want to do for the next year. So try to put that into your marketing in some way, somehow. Strategy number 2 that I have for you is to lean into short form content. So TikTok videos, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, any form of short form content where you can do it in like a fun and creative way to promote your items. I think that is going to be your best push, alongside tip number 1, which was bundling some of your products together and making like seasonal promotional offers. You can show off your products in a quick and fun, easy way, doing like holiday packaging, doing a holiday theme, or showing people how to use their items for these certain seasons and certain holidays. I highly recommend doing like packaging for holiday orders, especially if you're one of those businesses that offers a gift wrap option. And if you aren't, maybe you can consider that, because offering gift wraps options are 10 out of 10 for people who don't like wrapping gifts. Comment down below and let me know if you are one of those people who do not like wrapping gifts. There's a whole market of people out there who just simply cannot do that. So you offering that service for extra $5 or $10 is another way to boost your sales and increase the likelihood of people shopping. I really like the idea of doing like how I'm going to package your orders for the holiday season type of videos, especially on like TikTok. People really want to see what their product is going to look like when their person, whoever they're gifting it to, is going to unbox it. So say they're buying something for a friend, they themselves are not going to open that package because then they've ruined the packaging. But they will probably really, really love to know what the friend or family or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, is going to be looking at when they unpackage their order. So those videos do really, really well. The likelihood of your video doing well is increasingly higher during this time of the year because, like I said, it's a high shopping season. So people are already searching for that type of content. You may as well get ahead of the curve and start posting it. And then once people see your videos, they can go to your website. And the way that you're bringing in views, it just makes sense. Okay, you could do like holiday orders, fall theme tutorial, anything that's related to the fall season. I feel like that's always going to do well. If you are not a pumpkin girly, get on the pumpkin bandwagon, because pumpkin anything does amazing every single fall season. But like I said, like consistency in your short form content is a really, really easy way to make sure that you're boosting your sales for this last quarter of the year. And we want to keep bringing traffic to our store going into 2026. So why not end the year off on a bang by start posting Reels, TikToks, and YouTube Shorts as soon as possible. Tip number 3 is a really good one. Tip number 3 is going to be to optimize your website for the bulk load of mobile shoppers that you will have. 9 times out of 10, 95% of people who are shopping online during this last quarter of the year, they're shopping on their phones. So I would take this time to go over your website and make sure that your website is very mobile friendly, that people are not having to scroll for too long to find your products, that everything that they're looking for is right front and center on that homepage of your website, that the navigation bar works, that your sign up newsletter form, when there's a pop-up, make sure that those things are functioning well. I think making your website like easier for mobile shoppers is a really easy way to make sure that people are not just clicking onto your website and clicking right out. Because if it's hard to use, they don't have time for that. People's attention spans, un poquito, okay? So I definitely recommend making sure that your website is like highly optimized and it functions properly. It's smooth for the mobile shoppers. We're not discrediting our people who are shopping using their computer or their laptop, but we know the majority of people who are shopping online are probably using their phone. So making sure that your website functions well for mobile users. I just think that a frustrating mobile experience is probably going to cost you your holiday season and all the revenue that you could be bringing in. People are clicking onto your website and clicking right out. So just go ahead and do that right now. That's probably like one of my major tips for anybody who is selling online especially. And moving right along to tip number 4. Tip number 4, which is email and SMS marketing. So y'all, I know I said post on social media, but don't just post on social media. You want to take your audience and literally own your audience. Connect with them outside of social media. Send them reminders via their email. Let them know about all those big sales that you have coming up, all the new products that you're rolling out. Give them sneak peeks of things that people who are just only on social media are not going to see. Offer them early discounts for shopping early, or give them coupon codes if they are a returning customer. There's so many different ways that you can like reel in all those people who have signed up into your newsletter and make sure that they are going to be getting some sort of advantage to being on that newsletter when it's holiday season. That was one of the things that like when I say it took my sales from here to here over holiday season, I was amazed at just what email marketing could do on its own. Now, text message marketing is the same. It's sending a text to somebody's phone to say, hey, we got this 50% off discount. Use code blah, 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 blah. Head to our website now, or, unlock this exclusive offer by using code whatever. Texting people to remind them about a sale. People are using their phone all day, so they're going to see it, even if they don't open their email. Now, be careful with that, because some people do get annoyed about getting the text messages about like sales and promotion and stuff like that. But use them at the same time. So as often as you're sending out email marketing, if you send out 3 emails a week, maybe send out 1 text a week. Or if you're sending out 5 emails, maybe send out 2 text messages or something. However you want to do it, so that you're reaching that audience everywhere and they're not going to be able to forget you once they get off of social media. This is a really key way to drive your sales during the holiday season, especially because, like I said, everybody is using their phones right now, y'all. Don't forget that people are not just on social media. Everyone checks their email at some point and everyone is texting. So use email and SMS marketing to drive up your sales. Tip number 5 is customization and personalization. Because we are heading into the last quarter of the year, we want to get our customers to feel like we're talking directly to them. We want them to feel like the shopping experience is personalized. You know how when you walk into a store and the sales associate will come up to you and say, hey, how are you doing? What are you looking for? Can I help you with something today? This is kind of the same experience I'm talking about. So over the course of these next 3 months, if you can implement some sort of personalization to your packaging or to your products in any kind of way, maybe offer like custom labels for your body butters, or writing a handwritten thank you note, giving them custom labels that go on things so that it feels like, okay, this business owner was making sure that this felt like it was coming directly to me. The more interaction you can get between business owner and customer, and the relationship you can build with just personalizing stuff, y'all. People love custom stuff. I think this is perfect because it's also gift giving season. Who's not going to want to add their best friend's name to the little eye mask, or who's not going to want to put their best friend's name on the makeup pouch, or whatever the case may be? try to add some custom details into your packaging. I'm guaranteeing that these were going to help you to drive up those sales. Tip number 6 is collaboration and influencer partnerships. I don't talk too much about this on my channel, but because this is the last quarter of the year, y'all, we are ramping up our marketing strategy. So I would definitely recommend teaming up with micro-influencers who have shared audiences or whose audience overlaps with whatever product it is that you're selling, and try to give them some incentive to help you push and promote your product so that the audience is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Even if someone's not seeing you on your social media, this micro-influencer who could already be marketing skincare products year-round, or eyelashes or makeup or tote bags or t-shirts, whatever the case may be, you're getting them to post and promote your products, so that way when people see it on their page, they're heading over to your page, and then they're going from their page to your website, and the money just keeps rolling in. Now, what I want to say about this is make sure that the audience that you're looking for with this micro-influencer absolutely is looking for the product that you're selling. You do not want to be just trying to get people to buy a product from someone else's page that has nothing to do with what they normally post. So I would do some research, find a micro-influencer, maybe shoot them a DM with a collaboration offer, and get them an incentive to want to post. So offer them a discount to shop, maybe give them a couple of dollars off of whatever sales they push, or however you want to do it. Just make sure that there is a winning partnership when you do this collaboration. But it's the last end of the year, y'all. Let's just find creative ways to push our products and make sure that things are getting into the right hands, and that we are going to be making more sales for the end of the year. Tip number 7 is to create giftable digital products. So like I said, if you're not selling physical items, that's okay. You can definitely create like e-courses or bundle up your ebooks that you've been selling all year and offer them in like a bundle of maybe $25-$30 off. Whatever your pricing is, I would say now is the time to try to bundle everything together and get like a comprehensive bundle that's worth someone's money if they needed to use them, especially if they needed to help them wrap up their year or to start the new year. So if you do like marketing tips, or if you do, business guides and things like that, put everything that you offer together, offer it at a discounted rate, and then make sure that you're posting and promoting this constantly. Because between September and December, like I mentioned earlier, this is the time of the year where everyone's looking for, how can I improve my life for the next year? What can I learn from what I did last year to make sure that I'm starting off this next year on the upside? I want to start off as banging as I possibly can. So I feel like the more your audience feels connected to the sales that you're trying to promote, especially if it relates to getting your life together, that's a really good way to make and convert to some sales. So if you're not selling physical items, create giftable products for entrepreneurs. Every single entrepreneur out there is going to be looking for a new planner, a new strategy, a new marketing tool, a new business guide, all these different things, a new vision board, things like that. So if you're selling and your target audience is entrepreneurs, I'm just using that as an example. Try to bundle all your different ebooks and things like that together. Or if you've not created a story already, now could be the time to go ahead and do that, especially on that calendar and planner deal, y'all. Don't say I didn't tell y'all no tea. Calendars and planners is going to do numbers in December and January. So if you're looking for something that you can start creating now and earn a little bit of revenue coming into the end of the top of the year, start making those planners and those digital calendars right now. And then next we are moving on to number 8, which is to focus on storytelling. Community and storytelling is something I always push and promote on this channel, because I feel like the more you connect with your audience, the easier it is to sell. And we don't want to come off like a salesy person all the time. So people buy from people, y'all. Share your story. Talk about what inspired you about making this product. Where did you get this business idea from? How is this product made? Maybe talk about the behind the scenes of how the product is made, the story behind where the product idea came from. All those different things you can intermingle in that short form content that we talked about earlier in this video. Try to use that as a way to create short form content. So talk about the story behind your business and show the product as you're doing it. Maybe even introduce your product in like an everyday, realistic life type of view. So if you're selling workout gear, show somebody how they can use their workout gear in the at-home workouts. These are just examples, but my point is that people buy from people. They don't buy from bots. And they don't buy from it sounds so automated. It sounds so scripted. Tell your story, be authentic, and be natural and organic whenever you're trying to promote your stories. That's a good way to convert to sales. It works for me. It works for you. Try it out. Tip number 9 is to run a year-end reset type of campaign. So I've been kind of breezing past this topic throughout this video, but I just came up with a good idea, and that is to leverage the fact that everyone is reflecting on their entire 2025. So by December, everyone's going to be going through their year, to look at what they started doing in January and to see where they ended in December. So position your product as something that helps them to reflect, to grow, to glow into the new year. That could be for any type of niche, whether you're selling fitness, beauty, organization tools, anything you're selling, you can make it so that it helps somebody step into their new life in the new year. People are usually spending their money with more intention, like I said, because we're trying to step into a new year and be bigger, better than we were this year. So make your product more intentional and make it about something that can help people to step into that new light that they're stepping into. Or make mindset related products. Anything about improving your mind, improving your mental organization, things like that. Planning, organization, structure, mindset, mental health, all those different products. I'm telling you right now, you can implement that into any niche and do well. And then last but not least, tip number 10 is to test and track everything. This is for you. This is not for how to make money. This is so that you can go into 2026 knowing what you did in 2025, track those trends, track exactly what it is that you did at the top of the year compared to what you did at the end of the year. Don't wait for January 1st just to start getting serious. You can look at your revenue and your results from January 1st up until now to see, all right, well, I remember when I ran this campaign did really well. Maybe I can implement that and do it better next year. The seeds that you plant at the end of this year will bloom at the top of next year. So start planning, start organizing, start figuring out what it is that your actual goal is for the new year. But make sure that you are tracking and keeping track of all your progress. Because if you're keeping track of the progress, I feel like when you reflect back on things, it's easier to look at something and say, okay, I remember when I did that, that worked well. Or have a visual of the things that you did. Maybe print out a chart of your highest sales month and your lowest sales month and look at the things that you posted, look at the products that you put out in that month, compare and contrast and see like where you went wrong and what you can do better. This is a highly reflective time of the year for all entrepreneurs. I highly encourage you to get real critical of yourself and be easy on yourself, but get real critical of things that you can improve on because you want to start the quarter one of next year off on a good note. And I'm all for pushing my entrepreneurs to do better than they've done before. So if you have found this video useful or helpful in any way, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below and let me know which one of these tips you're going to start to implement for quarter four of this year. If you're liking more videos like this, comment down below. Let me know if you want to see anything like this coming up soon. Marketing tips, how to branch out, how to brand your business, any of the sorts, just let me know in the comments. I'll get that out for you guys as soon as I can. But love you guys so much. Thank you for watching as always. See you in the next one. Peace.